What's up, baby? Get into this game. I had some issues with stream last night, but I powered through, and I really wish I didn't. Things went crazy, and I really, really, really wish I would have gotten it on stream, but I got some little clips here and there. And I can always go back and play the boss fight again, but the story was pretty good too. I am definitely going to get right back into this game again. I'm throwing down some hours. 56 hours deep. A very short period of time. Like, this has been my game. Not lots of games. This is the game right now. It might be the game for a long time. I just got a character last night that I've been wanting for a while that was just chilling in the store. The draw pool. There's so many different menus in this game. It's called Convene, but I was able to summon him to the team last night, and he wasn't all that great at first, but I think I'm getting used to him. Warming up to him, that's for sure. Oh yeah. This is such a good game. Yeah, this guy. Charo? You're supposed to say it?
I see my way clear.
That chest over there. That's what I was in the middle of doing, huh? Oh.
This should come in handy.
There's stuff hiding everywhere in this game. So many missions with voice acting. I have to say only a third that don't. If you hide the UI, will you not get... Huh, that's hilarious. The cost of immersion, you won't know anything that's going on. Because there's no voice acting for these. This reminds me of Midgar from Final Fantasy VII. Speak to people? Oh, just look for stuff. Scrunch paper that reads, "The mine is getting so cold, even though it's summer. Miss you, Mum." I don't know how much voice acting I should do. My throat's giving me some issues. Actually, you know what? I know it's early on, but there is a medicine for that. Hold up.
Keep your fangs sharp.
No wire? Yeah, that's good. No yellow stuff. I'm almost way over there.
Keep your eyes open.
Huh. For my investigation. Maybe up there somewhere? If I can climb that. Ooh. New pop magazine with 5 screaming young girls on the cover. Caption goes, "Let's get lost together." Head back and report the clues. That was it? That was a pretty crappy clue. Anyways. Yeah? Yeah, no. Good Uncle Hongby. Donovan, you're back. Only you stayed? Yeah, running around without an aim only brings more trouble to it. Though the refinery tower is offline, most of our production is still running as usual. To keep the rest of the mine's operations running, Lee, Modi, and others had to return to their posts. However, the refinery tower's issue must be addressed. Did you find anything around the transport lorries? Lorries, huh? Guess magazine? Journal. I mean, of a newspaper. I think I've seen this somewhere. If I'm not wrong, this is Uncle Hong's journal. He always has it with his. This helps me make sense of things. As he gets older, Uncle Hong's memory has started to slip. He's starting to forget things. It's like a rubber that keeps erasing his past. He once asked me if I knew how to slow down his memory loss, so I told him 2 simple tricks to try. One was using keywords and the other was keeping a journal. The keywords help get the general idea, while the journal keeps him on track, step by step. Huh? Could be. If Uncle Hong's been noting down his daily life, he's bound to have mentioned the refinery tower. Let's take a look. Oya, and you read the journal. Back at Jinzu today, with the transport truck, everyone I met said I grew old and mean, so I looked in the mirror and found that few of my leaves are there. Heavy rain today. Everyone got off work early. I don't know when this started, but I grew more and more scared of the dark. Nights are getting long and dull. You can tell from the journal that Uncle Hong's condition seems to be getting worse. Is that how the world feels to an old man? Maybe. You can sense that your functions are in recession and that you're getting older. Let's keep on reading. The issue detection and reboot of the refinery tower. Found it. Right. The picture and the text are both consistent with the real refinery tower. If we follow the instructions in the journal, we might be able to fix the issue, but our manpower is stretched thin. I can handle the refinery tower. Really? We're short on people right now, so it'll be a huge help if you're willing to lend a hand. Though, I know you're still getting familiar with the mine. So I've got someone to help you out. He'll be waiting for you by the elevator. In the meantime, I'll try my best to find Uncle Hong. Thank you again for helping us to fix the refinery tower. Didn't you expect to be so young? Don't look down on me. I know this mine better than anyone. Before we go, let's talk about my compensation, mister. How much do you want? That's why I always find you grown up cynical. I don't want money. Can you tell stories? All the grown-ups in the mine are great storytellers. I like them, and they say there are more stories that are more interesting from afar. I'm collecting stories now, so you should pay me with the story. I don't have one yet. Then pay me later. One day I'll leave you here and travel to the farthest town. I hope I'll be able to tell a decent story to everyone when I'm back. Dad always teaches me and brother to say things out loud. If you have an interesting story, you must tell it to me. Let's go. Oh, that's quite an elevator. It's huge. Can I get in the gears? No. What do you need me to do? Hmm. They shouldn't done that, huh? These lazy new guys. I told them to hand in the work log before their shifts ended. In one ear and out the other. Now who's gonna clean up the mess if there's an accident? Boys? Oh, Donovan. What brings you here? And Hoxie? Did Dr. Hawaii send you as peacemakers? Did you find out about my fight with Modi? Hayu. It's gotta be Hayu. Hayu? Hayu. I don't understand. I don't know my pronunciations. What are you talking about, Uncle Lily? My brother asked me to work with Donovan to reboot the refinery tower. Refinery tower reboot? So you found Uncle Hong? You tell Lily about the journal and Uncle Hong's memories. Ah, so that's what's going on. Uncle Hong is always so sharp and on top of things. It's hard to imagine him being anything less. I work alongside him all the time, and I never noticed. Alright, what do you need help with? About the power supply of the mine. Yeah, rebooting the refinery tower requires sufficient power. Uncle Lily, you know the best about the power equipment. What's your advice? Well, it's not as hard as you might imagine. We have a double circuit power system at the bottom of the mine. Either one can sustain its normal functioning. However, the two circuits can't run in parallel. If we force them, it could cause the breakers around the mine to trip. What we can do is bring in extra external power and shut down some internal systems to focus the energy on the refinery tower. Alright, I'll handle shutting down the systems. The backup mobile power sources are there at the base. You'll need to install them at the refinery tower. I'll let you know when everything's ready. Alright, Kay? Can you tell me about the fight you mentioned? It's nothing big. Modi and I argue all the time. I'm used to it. I just can't stand his attitude. Everything he does. It's all some fantasy in his head. He's always going around the mine, bragging about his grand philosophy of coexisting with tacit discords. He says it's a key evolutionary skill to coexist with new life forms, that we should consider developing alongside tacit discords. He can think about it all he wants, but just thinking won't get us anywhere. Honestly, he's just a dreamer, locked up in his ivory tower, completely out of touch with reality. Every time I say something, he gets all worked up. Forget it. Just talking about it makes my blood boil. Let's focus on the refinery tower. Down here? Can't really run with these things, can I? Yeah, I can run with it. Cool. Donovan, is the additional power set up? Yeah, all ready and set. What about your part? Just one more step. The shutdown switches come in pairs, so I need you to turn off the other one at the same time.
It's time.
Are you there? Okay, then let's do this. Remember, we need to sync up our timing. I'll count to 3. You'll count to 2, then we'll count 1 together. Ready? I'll start counting. 3, 2, 1. Some peripheral facilities have been shut down. The power supply of the refinery tower has been switched to the external. It's working. The devices are being shut down. The power supply for the refinery tower should be sufficient now. Thanks for your help. If everything good's here, I'll get back to my duties. Got a whole lot of things to do. Please carry on with the good work with the refinery tower. So it is. What, are you reading earlier journal entries? I'm not snooping. I just thought of a real smart way to find Grandpa Hong. I read a story once about a detective who didn't talk much, and his friend, a doctor, helped him solve all sorts of mysteries. The detective would sometimes look at the bad guy's past to find clues. After all, a person's past usually tells you why they do things now. That's why I think, though, focusing on today's entry is definitely the right direction. Earlier entries are still important resources. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Hee hee. Now you know. Most of his entries are pretty short, though. He just sums up his day and how he felt in a few sentences. But I did find some longer, more detailed entries. I think they're important, like this one. Yes, indeed. You can go back and pause it and read it if you want. Anyways, what's your take? Doesn't this story feel weird to you? Yeah, I don't think it feels like an incomplete story, but it definitely leaves you panting for more. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. True. It's like the story doesn't really go anywhere, and the rest of the page is just blank. Either way, this story feels like it's only half done. Well, only Uncle Hong knows that. You know, it starts by saying it's a dream being recorded. Could that be why it feels this way? And Uncle Hong only knows. Right. Let's move on to the next step of the instructions. Wait, what? Right there? The graph indicates that we have to reconfigure the refinery tower with the console. Let's find someone to talk to first. Hydrogen plus oxygen equals hydrogen oxide. And which beaker did I put the product in again? Gotta run the reaction over. What is she mumbling about to herself? She's having a nightmare. Nightmares are horrible. We should help her. Huh, what? Well, I'm here. Wasn't I running an experiment just now? How did I fall asleep while standing? Oh, so she's awake now. Huh, so adults act just as silly when they wake up too. Big Brother totally tricked me. A young man in a black and a kid. Am I still in a dream? You're waiting for a train. A train that will take you far away. Hey, who put this in my mouth? What train? Oh, I remember. Because the refinery's tower is offline. The experiment has to stop. So I've come here to refresh myself. But I guess I fell asleep. Must have been too exhausted from conducting experiments all night. So this isn't a dream, huh? Then you guys are Hoxie, and you tell the drowsy researcher what happened. I didn't expect so many things to go wrong while I was stuck in the lab. Oh, and if you need a console, there's one just outside the academy. Well, I've rusted enough. Time for me to get back to work. Good luck. Hold on a second. If I do that, green. that though. Then the green can't come. Yeah, it can. Initializing system. Big brother, is that what we should do? System initialized. Verification required. A verification is required. Let's see if the journal has any hints. Nope. The entry is mostly about an argument with a researcher. No information about a passcode. If nothing else works, maybe we'll just have to try guessing. You better hold off on that. If you fail the verification too many times, the console will lock and the system will shut down automatically. If that happens, we'll only waste more time in the rebooting. The voice becomes even closer to you. It finally moves to the front of you. Just follow the steps to unlock the console and everything should go smoothly. Good to see you again, Donovan. I heard from a coworker about what you're up to, and I thought you might find difficulties in passing the verification, so I came. Looks like I'm right on time. Right on time. You aren't you that researcher who was fighting with Grandpa Hong in the journal? A fight? The journal? Haha, may I see the journal myself? Modi takes the journal and starts reading. This feels like what would happen between me and Lily, but that researcher isn't me. Uncle Hong is like a mentor to me, so I would never have an argument like that with him. In fact, I have always respected him because he taught me an important lesson. In science, it's not just about cold, hard numbers. There's also room for imagination, too. Like when we come across infinity in our research. To some scholars, that infinity symbol might look like a radio waves moving through space. It was even shown in Jinsu's sci-fi play not long ago, symbolizing a twist in the dimensions of life. What play? It's just an example that just crossed my mind. You can have a look yourself at the Jinsu Theater if you're interested. The play was about a catastrophe. Humanity had to send their home planet on a journey through space. It used the symbol to hint at the connection between digital life and reality. A single symbol can be used in different ways to create colorful worlds. Might be a bit hard to grasp now, though. But so many truths come from these wild imaginative ideas. Just thinking about it gets me all fired up. But Lily, he just responds with, "That's all nonsense," and completely ignores anything that seems unlikely. The question about the coexistence with TD? So you've heard about it, yeah? Even if the probability is as small as 0.0001%, it still makes sense to me. Is that what you call researchers' sensitivity to digits? Yeah, you know a lot, Donovan. Now let's get on with the issue with the refinery tower. The console's verification is done by line drawing. When you start the verification process, random images will be generated on a grid. You have to put your hand on the grid and then the system will draw a line to connect the coordinates you touch. Repeated coordinates will not be recorded. Only when the order and the direction of the line you draw is right and the verification is passed. Alright, let's have a try. Boy, hold on a second. So many words. Not a bad thing. Mouth very dry. Now you mastered it. Now just put in the parameters as per the digits shown in the graph. So complicated. We would screw it up if Uncle Modi wasn't here to help. Just a small move. When the parameter reset is successful, the system will adjust the refinery tower and it'll reboot automatically. Now the reboot can take some time. All we need is to wait. Thank you for your effort. We don't have any information about Grandpa Hong's whereabouts, though. Why don't we read more of the journal now? I did find a pattern in the previous entries, though the events are various. They all happen at a few limited places. For example, Grandpa Hong often visits my brother's clinic. Went to the clinic. Oh, crap. Went to the clinic today. The medication is getting bitter. Lucky Dr. Huao didn't find out how I hid candy in my palm. Also, Grandpa Hong's always telling the lorry drivers in the transport area to pick up the supplies the mine seeds. Their conversations are also kept here. It's like the routes are already set and Hong just keeps walking them over and over. So, if his memory's off, would he still end up at these places in the journal just out of habit? Possible, indeed. But these spots are spread all over the site. Finding him would take a lot of manpower we don't have. Give me a map of the mine. Have you come up with something, Donovan? I have one at the Mines Institute. Just a few moments. Meet me at the gate in a while. Oh, this is just to fight that big ice monster. I'm gonna be like so bummed out. I just come down there and fought it 5 times by now. Anyways, mark the places in the journal on the map. You quickly mark the places mentioned in the journal on the map. For an old man, he sure gets around, but looks like it's mostly just 3 different areas. Draw a circle with each of these regions as the center. Ah, yes, a triangulation approach. By drawing 3 circles with the regions as centers, the overlapping areas where Hong is most likely to be. That really narrows things down. Great idea. That's right. No idea what you two are talking about, but you sure sound smart. You're pretty cool, Donovan. The overlapping area is a small corner in the upper living quarter. Let's go take a look. Oh, by the way, you can hand me the samples now, Donovan. When the reboot is finished, we shall start the procedures. However, it can't be done today, as the reboot can take some time. Where'd it go? The wheel's all of a sudden gone. Speak to? Oh. Bye, Uncle Hong. Take care when you get back. Hey? Okay. Tastes just like the old days, but I just can't help feeling empty. What was I going to do? Look, Donovan, that's Grandpa's Hong. We finally found you, Grandpa Hong. Everyone's been looking for you. You are Hoxie. Why look for me? Great. Grandpa Hong remembers me. What are you talking about? I think you lost me. Hoxie and you tell the boss what happened in the low voice. Oh, that's right. I thought Uncle Hong came here after the maintenance work of the refinery tower, as usual. Let me tell you, my cooking skills were passed down from my grandfather's generation. Back then, every time Uncle Hong finished work, he'd come here for a warm bowl of jinsu stew. My grandfather always said that food shortens the distance from home and also brings people closer together. Jinsu stew isn't just a simple dish, it's a bond that connects people. And for Uncle Hong, it's probably even more meaningful since since the people sitting with him here have changed since his day. He's the only one left. Eating alone always feels a bit lonely. No wonder Grandpa Hong seems so down. Let's return the journal first. Uncle Hong takes the journal. Despite initial resistance, he begins to flip through the pages eagerly. Journal. That's it. I feel much settled now. Grandpa Hong, maybe we shouldn't ask too much now. Right. Grandpa Hong, we should find We found your lost journal and fixed the reboot issue of the refinery tower. Anyway, the guest from the ministry is here with the samples like they promised. That's the mister beside me. Do you have any recollection of that? Man, my mouth is bothering me. Yeah, I do. Everything feels familiar again with the presence of this journal. I'm sorry for the fuss. Grandpa Honk still looks a bit strange. Let's take him to my brother. It's kind of late now, Donovan. Like Uncle Modi said, the samples can't be tested as of now. Why don't you come here another day? Anything else other than the derby? There's a bunch of stuff that you can do in here, but... Below me? How far below me?
Keep your eyes open.
Ah. Hold on. What is there to fix here? Yeah, I'm gonna through it. You're back, Donovan. Everything went well? You tell her about what happened back at the mine. Sounds like a lot of twists and turns. I guess we'll have to collect the samples another day. So they've been arguing about whether to coexist with the tacit discords. I see they did treat you as a member of the ministry, though. Now they've accidentally tell you on the mine secret. Let you in on the... What the hell's going on? Let you in on the mine secret. There was a tacit discord crisis there years ago. Hold on. I'm getting a message. Ugh, some follow-up work to do regarding the meeting just now. I wanted to chat to you a little longer. Maybe next time. Take this. It's the reward from the ministry. I'll see you later. It's just too much reading for me all at once. My brain just went. Let's just do this derby thing. Get it out of the way. Mission really was just a bunch of running back and forth, huh? Oh, okay. It's a dog? Hi, puppy. Easy boy. Come here. Come up here. Come sit me. It's a dog. Hi, dog. He's a good boy. Anyways. I am still tracking it, correct? Yes. Okay. Because it's beyond... There's one that's nearby and one that's far. I think the one that's far away. Ooh, what's that?
Leave it to me.
Need what to...
Break. One with the sounds. All is fair in war. It's time to stay calm.
Oh. Get that out of here. Thank you.
Time for some hot action. Lucky me, lucky you. Up and away. Whoop.
I don't need to fight you.
Stay calm.
I need the timing of these monsters over here.
All is fair in war. I sense your weakness. Leave it to me. One with the sounds. Sounds come forth. Target confirmed. All is fair in war. Unleash the fangs. It's time. Who's the prey now?
Bring it on! It's morphin' time.
Target, let slip the dogs of war. One with the sounds. Break. Remnants of the past. Leave it to me. The end has come. No hesitation. Useless idiot! It's time. Exterminate.
I did that.
Who's the prey now?
I think I already did this puzzle too. That's where most of my hours are put, is exploring. I love exploring. When I'm streaming, I'm mostly sticking to missions. I'm not streaming, I'm just kind of running around, collecting and fighting, unlocking things, doing minor missions.
Keep your eyes open.
I do a few longer missions off stream. I'm starting to kind of get a grasp of what's voice acted and what's not, and trying to keep the voice acted ones for stream. So I don't have to speak so many lines. Start stumbling over my words eventually, like I do all the time. But who is this?
Are you trapped here by the rain?
I'm gonna take this off just for a second. It'll hurt my ear. No, I'm waiting for someone.
I happen to be waiting for someone too.
Oh, I wish I could unlock her. She is hardcore badass. Who are you?
I am Chun-Li, your
Chun-Li.
wayfinder. Don't worry, the rain won't last much longer. Our destination lies just beyond it. Rover, what do you know about Mount Firmament?
Not much.
There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it? While hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing Weiqi and became enthralled with their game. Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. Everything was different, as if in a new reality. That mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. The woodcutter only spent half a day inside, but outside, a century had passed. Mount Firmament is such a place. But unlike this folktale, there is a price to pay for entering and exiting its grounds. If I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my lifespan upon my leaving, reflecting the actual time that is passed outside. Not to mention, the situation on Mount Firmament right now is probably even more complex than before.
What happened?
The strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers. That could explain the temporal disruptions, which means Mount Firmament is basically a dead end, with no way out.
And you are heading straight into that dead end?
Lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If you've decided to venture there, I'll join you as your wayfinder. Jinshi has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long.
Sanhua said she might be in danger.
She doesn't miss a thing, does she? Before Jinshi left for Mount Firmament, scales began appearing on her body, and her resonance ability was weakening. Those signs pointed to a dire situation for the Sentinel as well. That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma.
What do you mean?
You're here because I invited you. Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City Hall and asked about Jinshi.
How did you know I'd go to the city hall?
It's no surprise that you went to City Hall for answers, considering your memory loss and Jinshi's prolonged absence. I need to tell you the truth, because you've been the top priority, no, the sole concern of our enemy, the Fraxidus. That overseer tried everything to sway you and make you join their side before our battle with the reviving Threnodian. It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount Firmament.
Why do they care so much about me?
Records at the Grand Library tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament after the Sentinel's descent, and they emerged unscathed, as if time had no hold on them. They were also said to have stood alongside the Sentinel. And here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual.
You think that person is me?
Is it you? If not you, who else could it be? It took me some effort to finally reach this conclusion. Rover, the journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn. Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back. Are you sure you still want to join me?
If I'm the key to solving your dilemma, then why ask?
As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to your destination. What you do after that is entirely up to you. sky will soon clear. It's time for us to head out.
Yay. I was like, I'm gonna swim over there one day. No need. And it's probably not a good idea. I'd probably get killed pretty hard by whatever's over here. If there's new enemies. Supposedly this is the land where I think I get flight. I don't know, man. I got half a wing last night. It would seem I don't get a full set of wings yet. I'm excited. Time to go explore a bit. Done a lot of missions
We're
so
at
far.
the base of Mount Firmament, but we
Might
won't
be a
enter
lot
the
of chatting
temporal
still.
barrier until we cross the luminous shore. Shall we proceed? The storm is coming. Some people must be itching to pounce.
Oh. There we go.
It's time.
I like the colors. I really like orange though. It's my favorite color.
The bridge has broken.
What is this?
Judging by its design and intricate details, it must be a creation of the court of Savante. This is what they call a chronosorter.
And what is that?
It mimics the Sentinel's temporal mandate, able to reverse small-scale events and restore objects to their previous state. My master once told me about the court of Savante and their fearless quest to unravel the mysteries of Mount Firmament, risking all in their pursuit of understanding its strange flow of time. Their dedication bore fruit in the form of fascinating inventions, such as this chronosorter. But it doesn't add up.
What's wrong?
Why hasn't this brilliant invention spread beyond Mount Firmament? This chronosorter was built beyond the temporal barrier, so its creator must have already paid the price for leaving. But even if they died, there are countless other CSC members who could replicate it. How did such advanced technology become lost? Or do these chronosorters stop functioning once they are removed from Mount Firmament?
What should we do now?
This chronosorter, weathered though it may appear, bears no signs of neglect. Someone has tended to it diligently. Let's give it a try.
Use a chronosaur to alter the flow of time in a small area, changing the state of certain items within that space. Move the timeline to the right to fast forward time and effective range. Move the timeline to the left to rewind time and effective range. Finishing your adjustments, the objects affected by the chronosaur will maintain the state they were in after the most recent timeline adjustment. That's cool. This bell. Exchangeable.
Weren't they concerned about losing lifespan?
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unshakable determination? Rover, it's the Fraxidus.
I sense your weakness.
Oh, bring it on! It's morphin' time!
Strike from the shadows. One with the sounds. Break. Fraxidus. It's them again.
They've set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have anticipated your arrival.
Oh. Right next to the
The
chest.
entrance is sealed.
It's the photon barrier, another invention from the court of Cervante. Specific steps must be followed to undo the barrier. Rover, I'll guide you.
Photon vaults usually appear in sets and emit golden energy paths connected to the photon barrier. Both ranged attacks and melee attacks can deactivate photon bolts. Disabling all photon bolts in a set will deactivate the photon barrier. Once the photon barrier is down, the stationary enemies inside will become active again. I want that.
Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy. Once we've reached the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with caution.
Ooh, I hope we get to fight with her. It's a whole nother level to the characters I have with me right now.
So it can't hurt me.
This is pretty too. Is this the effect of that strange time pattern you mentioned?
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. Visitors were safe as long as they remained within the temporal barrier. But what we're seeing now is different. The flow of time has gone haywire. This is what we call temporal disruptions. What was once slow and steady has become chaotic and turbulent. Some areas are frozen in time, while others speed up or slow down unpredictably. No one knows how much they'll age after leaving Mount Firmament, but aging from youth to old age may be a blessing compared to the unknown fate that awaits. Leaving Mount Firmament could turn any mortal to dust in just a moment. Such is the power of time within its walls. These poor creatures, trapped in the temporal disruption, are the most pitiful of all. Their bodies and minds have been ravaged by the chaotic time, leaving them in unimaginable suffering.
Missions in this game are like half hour,
So,
hour, 2 hours
Looks like
sometimes.
the Fraxidus did manage to capture our sentinel. Leading to
Not
the
necessarily a bad
temporal
thing.
disruptions we are
Whoever made this
facing
game
now.
really likes games.
I had wished that my theories
It is
would
a
turn
labor
out
of love.
wrong.
It's not a labor of paycheck. I mean, everything's a labor of paycheck.
As expected, my
It
terminal
just seems like
isn't
they
working.
like what they
We
do.
can't reach Jinshi.
And every bit of this shows.
The temporal disruption is preventing it from functioning. We can't waste a moment. Jinshi's fate isn't the only one at stake. All the inhabitants of Mount Firmament are in danger. We need to hurry to Hongjian, a town nestled at the heart of Mount Firmament. Jinshi would likely pass through there on her search for the Sentinel.
It's cool. Just frozen in time. Am I gonna start taking freezing damage? Special creature that huddles up and hides underground to protect itself when approached or attacked head on. Attack the weak point on the frostbug's back from a distance to defeat. Using the controllers, like, aiming is terrible. Ooh. Guess I should be going across the bridge, huh?
Up and away!
The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. Chun-Li, does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. But I don't know how long this stability will hold. If I...
Nice. Let's see. What was it? The name of a place. Yeah, I think it's Renacida. When you start being able to fly. So we're gonna be nowhere near that still. That's okay. This game is so much fun. Wish you could speed up how fast you ran. Like that was an option for level ups. Items to unlock faster, speed, buy shoes, whatever, doesn't matter. Something.
What's
A little
the
bit
matter?
quicker. Something to ride. Until you get your
dreamed
wings.
of Hongjen?
Oh, my bad. Oh. Okay.
It sounds like you did dream of this place.
I dreamed of Haunton because being attacked by TDs.
What you just described closely aligns with the accounts documented in our Grand Library. Over a century ago, a vast horde of tacit discords invaded Huanglong. Hongjen suffered greatly during that onslaught. Thankfully, the Sentinel descended, manipulating time to erect a protective barrier, keeping those monsters at bay. Rover, perhaps that dream is more than just a dream. It could be a glimpse into your own past, and a guiding light for the future.
Uh-oh. Time to fight. It's the Fraxidus.
Hongjen is a pivotal location, linking various parts of Mount Firmament. With the Fraxidus now targeting us, they'll seize any opportunity to intercept our path.
Too late to trap in Hongton.
But every trap has its weak points.
What's this?
Someone has used their resonance ability here, but it feels different from the Fraxidus aggression. It's Jinshi. And it seems like she used it in a dire situation. Could it be related to the people of Hongjen? The traces lead deeper into the heart of Hongjen. Let's keep moving. Don't let your guard down.
Think you can catch up?
The trace.
These guys are gonna go active, aren't they?
Someone fought here against those Fraxidus.
Must be Jinshi. Her trails led to this location. Using her resonance ability too much would only worsen her condition. But she must have had a reason. Was she helping the people of Hongjen find refuge?
Changmei, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
There
Let's
they
give 'em
are.
hell.
I see your weakness. Target confirmed place. All is fair in war.
Oh,
Stay calm.
grabs you.
Saw that coming. Strike from the shadows.
Jeez.
Leave it to me.
No hesitation.
resonance.
Wait a minute. Going way the wrong direction, apparently.
Leave it to me. Strike from the shadows.
How dare you!
Target confirmed.
Sorry, my vermin! How?
Traces disappear by the pond.
Rover, you need to keep an eye out for anything unusual.
All is fair in war.
Oh, bring it on! Time for some hot action! Let's give them hell!
Swift and resolute.
Where are you going?
I sense your weakness. One with the sounds.
Need more experiment.
The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
There's something behind the waterfall. Another photon barrier.
Neato.
3 photon vaults to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
What's the third one? Oh.
You two, halt!
Hold on.
Lady Xingyi,
Relax, they're our honored guests. No need to be tense. In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongzhen. I can only assume something significant happened. It's been a while, Changli.
I heard you stepped down from your position and moved to the countryside. And now here we are, meeting again after all this time, in such unfortunate circumstances.
For years, I lived secluded, no longer concerning myself with the matters beyond Hongzhen. But the current situation in Jinzhou is volatile. It has reunited us in an unpredictable moment. And you, young sir? What shall I call you?
Always asking me. No matter.
My name is Xinyi. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Please follow me this way. It's not safe to talk here.
Hold on a second. Let me see something. Just for right now. I'm not meaning to do this over here. Boop. In fact, I want to take a quick break. That's another reason why I'm like, nah, let's stop that. Because sometimes it just goes ahead and starts streaming on Steam, which I mean, I don't really mind. It is what it is. But, yeah, I'll be back in like 15 minutes or so. I think it's 13 minutes timer. But Anyways, yeah. Alright, I'm back. And this mission, once it's over, go check stuff out around the world. I just got to.
Up, up, and away!
Drink.
I believe you are here for Magistrate Jinshi. The magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the Truth Seeker's Pass now.
The Truth Seeker's Pass. Pass.
That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know it better as the ruins of a Court of Savante facility.
What is Jinshi doing there?
Lady Xingyi, please elaborate.
Madam Magistrate, are you...
I'm fine. How's the situation? Have we evacuated all the civilians?
Yes. Remaining civilians have been counted and escorted to safety.
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest a little. Despite being the Sentinel's appointed resonator, I haven't been able to sense its presence for some time now. I can feel my resonance ability waning, and I get my power from the Sentinel. This can only mean one thing. The Sentinel's condition is getting worse. Lady Xingyi, I need to know where the Sentinel was last seen. I can only fix the temporal disruption within a confined radius. It's already pushing my limits to keep this small pocket of space secure. Mount Firmament is in serious trouble, and we can't waste any more time. We need our Sentinel to stabilize the time flow.
The Sentinel was last seen flying towards Mianlung Chamber, where it would normally rest. The Fraxidus likely swarmed it soon after. But little did they know, we had a defense system in place, built with the help of the Court of Savante. It was reactivated as soon as our Sentinel made it back inside. This mechanism has allowed us to locate their troops, and we've already eliminated some of them outside the Mianlung Chamber. To get inside Mianlung Chamber, we have to find the cipher key in Truth Seeker's Pass and unseal it with the Keyforge.
Understood. I will go bring back the cipher key.
You are injured. Please, rest and leave it to me.
The Fraxidus will most likely attack this place once I leave. You must stay here and guard it. I implore you, Xingyi. Help me keep our people safe.
Yes, I will, Madam Magistrate.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraxidus revealed a prophecy from our Sentinel. A fateful clash between the Sentinel and myself that would shape the fate of our city. I never intended to believe their baseless claims, but I was not surprised to hear it. The Sentinel had told me long ago that there would come a day when I surpass it in power. A day when the humans of Jinzhou take control of their own destiny. Once we save the Sentinel from danger, I intend to have a serious conversation with it about this prophecy.
And then she left.
There's still one thing that doesn't add up. How did the Fraxidus kidnap our Sentinel? The Mianlong Chamber was once renovated by the court of Savante. Do you think their research could be involved somehow?
I'll look into what you said. But once we have the cipher key, the Mianlong Chamber will be left vulnerable to the Fraxidus' potential retaliation.
We must keep them at bay. Rover and I are headed to the Truthseeker's Pass to meet up with Jingxi. We'll distract the Fraxidus' main forces, giving you an opportunity to stage your ambush.
And the locals will handle the rest. I will send some men to open up the side exit for you. Head south and keep walking a couple of minutes, and you will see the Truthseeker's Pass downstream.
Thank you, Lady Xingyi. Please, leave it to us.
In this place she was born, and in this place she returns. Our magistrate's fate is bound to Mount Firmament.
Did Xingyi and Jinxi know each other?
Jingxi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator.
This.
All the government.
Oh. Hell yeah.
For and teach her at some point, including Lady Xing.
I assume this is the Truthseeker's Pass Xingyi mentioned.
Yes. This should be another chronosorter. It should work in similar ways with the one we saw near the luminous shore. The entrance is built on that cliff, and it's been blocked. We will need to break the 3 photon vaults with ranged attacks first. Nothing. I was wondering, how did the court of Savante create such an advanced mechanism using the Sentinel's power? Mortals aren't supposed to be able to comprehend it. I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time. Unless the Sentinel willingly taught them. But why? We need to focus on items related to the court of Savante in Truthseeker's Pass. Maybe we can find some clues there.
Oh, it's like that, I see.
Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion. One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off.
Wait, what? I don't have enough time, bro. Wait a minute, let's think back. No, there's something behind there. Oh, hold up.
Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
Yeah. Is there any of those flowers nearby? It's a crystal. Okay. Now move it so you can see all through.
It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon vaults simultaneously.
Itchy.
The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
Lucky me, lucky you.
Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters, they don't look like the usual tacit discords.
These also look like the works of the court of Savante. They create these simulated holograms to protect this place?
Ooh. Fantastic. So many archers.
Oh, bring it on. Heads up. It's morphin' time.
Exterminate. Saw that coming. Stay calm. Saw that coming. Saw that coming. The die is cast.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds.
No hesitation. Moment of resonance.
Oh, bring it on. Sucks to be you. Time for some hot action. Let's give them hell.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds.
Hold on a second. There's all on me. It's got to be. It's weird. Huge influx of ants recently since it started warming up. Always doing
I
this
sense your
house.
weakness.
And even all the neighbors complaining about it, so it's like fun enough. And all the houses were built by the same people. They're all ranch homes. Very close to the dirt. No basements.
That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
It seems to have unlocked after we got rid of those holograms. Let's... The glowing patterns on that gate. It's a flare crest.
The Corte Savante built this too?
Yes. The flare crests have a complex structure, but they can be deciphered with patience. See how each star represents a flare stone? That mechanism we accidentally solved earlier should be one of them.
That's why the corresponding star is dimmed.
Yes. We still need the other 2 flare stones to open it. Wait. The blood and scales here. It's Jinshi.
Didn't she injured?
She is likely teetering on the edge of overclocking now. We are running out of time.
Hey, what? How about this mission? It's like right here, though. What do we gotta do here? Oh, that's right, you break these.
Decades have passed, but those researchers' presence still lingers in this place.
Is that a chest too? Oh. Some data. Oh, it's important data, I guess.
The situation is worse than we thought. It had already sustained severe injuries when it descended upon Mount Firmament. With one of the temporal programs lost, it no longer had the power to restore time. Instead, it could only stop and rewind it.
So the Sentinel protected Hongjin with its power, but it couldn't return things back to normal.
It would seem so. According to their theories, the Sentinel's injury would worsen over time, and if the Sentinel perishes, the temporal disruptions will spiral out of control, engulfing all of Jinzhou. So the Fraxidus just added a pinch of salt to the already gaping wounds on Mount Firmament. There's nothing we can do. At least that's what it says in these records. Only the Mianlong Chamber can provide temporary relief for the Sentinel, but it won't heal it completely. In the end, the Sentinel and a peculiar visitor who is immune to time disruptions would have to come up with a last resort. The Sentinel couldn't be fixed, so they decided to replicate its power onto a resonator through induced resonance. Their experiments resulted in the first chronosorter, a man-made resonance object.
So it worked.
No. A chronosorter can only rewind time within a narrow range. It's no match for the Sentinel's immense power.
If objects didn't work, then what if it was a person?
We are getting closer and closer to the truth. 2 more flare stones left. Everything aside, first we must find Jinshi.
No. That's not how you get it. That's not how you get up there. Ah.
Let's give him hell.
Exterminate. Caught you. Saw that coming.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. I sense your weakness. No hesitation.
Oh, bring it on. Coming in hot.
Get down. There you go. Now these
Leave it
little
to me.
cubes. I think I've ever fought these before.
Cherish every gain.
Nice. Clang bang.
Another Chronos order. The second flare stone should be behind this gate.
Huh. Meant to be a cube. And clang bang. And with a mechanic to start it. Echo. Clang bang and transfer. Okay. Use a leap device to launch yourself. The wise walls break through it. Ice caps. Okay.
So it turned you into a clang bang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall.
Melted. Then just go back down here.
So it turned you into a clang bang.
Like so.
Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall. Another Chronos order. Let's give it a try. The stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the tacitite fulminate across the water. There is still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here. We may need to look around for a better vantage point.
Oh. Let's see. Am I supposed to try to throw it through there? Because that would be silly. It won't let me walk too far from it. You can try. Usually it don't blow up. Might.
This hidden area may allow us to reach that photon vault.
Ooh, pretty. Yeah. Gather.
No hesitation.
A new wolf cow.
Target confirmed. Sever!
Nope. Didn't get a chance to collect it. It's okay. Hold on a second. Did I unlock an area over here? And just didn't go through it. I did something with this. No, not that one.
Catch up?
Leave? Over here? Anything I can do with it though. Something wrong. Oh, let's go in there.
Up and away!
Oh, I see.
One last flare
All over
stone
the place
to go.
and unlock these all over.
We've reached the carrier
To go
lift.
through there. Eventually.
We've reached the carrier lift.
Okay, well then do it.
We've reached the carrier lift.
What do I do? This? Oh.
Something about the carrier lift seems stuck.
Hmm.
Is that so?
What does it say?
So this file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial resonance objects. They activate when hit with a strong impact to create the corresponding resonance effects. And this also answers my previous question. The chronosorters rewind time through resonating with the Sentinel.
Sounds really powerful.
No, it was nowhere near enough. The chronosorters shut down once they are removed from the Sentinel's range or the abnormal time flow on Mount Firmament. Plus, as artificial resonance objects, their capacity is limited. According to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could potentially make them more powerful, the Second Resonance Awakening hypothesis, which states the collision between two resonating frequencies might cause a Second Resonance Awakening.
That prophecy.
Yes. That fight has to happen to trigger a Second Resonance Awakening for Jinshi, so she may exert even stronger resonance abilities, ones that allow her to restore the flow of time.
Did the Court of Savante's research succeed?
Countless chronosorters were made to collide with the Sentinel's frequencies, but they were no match. All the machines turned to dust.
Without exception?
One chronosorter briefly showed the power to restore time before breaking apart. This proved that a second awakening can indeed improve resonance ability. The research log mentioned that all chronosorters were working in an overdrive mode. It's similar to how human resonators experience overclocking, they wrote.
What is overclocking?
Overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability. And this researcher who wrote this suggests that it might be the key to triggering a second awakening.
It doesn't sound like a good thing.
No, it's not. Exhausting oneself will only result in destruction. In addition, I noticed another detail in these records. The chronosorters required manual control, while the Sentinel Jue appeared to be under someone else's command. In the only incident of success, just as the chronosorter was about to break down, that peculiar visitor gave an order to the Sentinel. And the Sentinel successfully transferred some kind of energy to the chronosorter thanks to that order.
Overclocking.
Rover, do you have an idea? Jinshi.
You.
Don't worry. Rover is special. The temporal disruption can't hurt him.
But Changli, you're...
I gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend to keep it. As your teacher and courtier, it is only right for me to do so. And let's not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, we wouldn't even have him here. Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need his help to resolve Mount Firmament's crisis.
But we already owe Rover a lot.
I don't mind helping again.
Thank you, Rover. Thank you. Rover, I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as possible. And we can finally talk to it in person. It will surely have the answers you want.
Let's cut to the chase. What did you find in Truthseeker's past, Jinchi?
According to the Court of Savante's records, the Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival at Mount Firmament. As time passed and its condition worsened, the flow of time became unstable here, causing temporal disruptions that could potentially threaten Jinzhou. Only the Sentinel's appointed resonator can restore its temporal mandate. Their records indicate a solution. To reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions, I must deliberately collide with the Sentinel's resonance power during combat, triggering my second resonance awakening. That will enhance my power beyond its limits.
Let's say you can achieve all that, but Jinshi, do you understand what is at stake for yourself?
I understand. I share a resonance connection with Jue, but I never took the time to truly get to know it. I've been blind to its suffering for so long. Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's founding with its wise words and well-crafted decisions. The temporal disruptions we face are just a side effect of its efforts to protect local people. Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through its time manipulation power, Jinzhou would be a barren wasteland today.
So what do you plan to do, Jinshi? If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, nobody knows how far the temporal disruptions will continue to spread. Today it's Mount Firmament, but tomorrow it could be all of Jinzhou.
I will. If it truly comes down to that, I'll fulfill Jue's prophecy myself. It's the only way to save Mount Firmament, protect Jinzhou, and help the Sentinel.
Have you thought about the consequences, Jinshi? Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel, it could make you overclock at any moment. We both know what that means. You could lose your mind forever, or even disintegrate into dust. You don't want to end up like those Chronosorters, shredded under immense pressure. On top of that, do you honestly believe you can fight in your current condition? I can see right through your facade, Jinshi. You're essentially committing suicide at this point.
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learn from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Oh? I don't remember ever teaching you that. We all die eventually, but we need to stay alive as long as we can to achieve more. Jinshi, you must live and inherit the Sentinel's power. then you can save and protect these people for years to come.
Changli,
Jinshi, I don't intend to stop you. I know you've made up your mind. That's why I brought Rover here. You may have already guessed it. Rover is indeed the hero who fought by our Sentinel's side during Jinzhou's early days. He is also the mysterious visitor spoken of in tales about Mount Firmament. All evidence we've gathered points to this being true. If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount Firmament, it must be Rover.
I don't remember anything, but I can fight.
thank you, my teacher. Jingxi will keep your words in mind.
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxidus is keeping our Sentinel trapped. This will determine if you can actually meet it face to face.
Maybe manipulated the Sentinel's weaknesses.
Yes, it could be any of these scenarios. Lady Xingyi is already on the case. We should get an answer soon. The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber, behind its entrance gate. There is one more flare stone to work out. Let's get moving. Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order. It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
So it is this one. Then let's say that one. I could be wrong. I just don't know why it was closed already.
It's not working.
Yeah.
We may need to follow a specific
Okay.
order.
Is it this?
Up and away! Up and away!
I'm so confused on what the proper order would be. I doubt it's guesswork. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, probably. Yep. Wait, what's this? And this says? Huh?
Up and away!
Oh shit. My bad. Ban evader. Eek. I'm good.
The Sentinel never tried to interfere with natural death before. Why did it make an exception? We've reached the carrier lift.
Yeah, but was I supposed to go do that one puzzle first before operating this? You know?
Something about the carrier
Yeah.
lift seems stuck.
Apparently. Perfectly honest, I'm getting tired. I'm going to bed. Exhausted. Oh. Anyway. Hold on a second. How did I go around circle, like, full circle like that? If I went that way, how did I go all the way around? Anyways. How are you supposed to know which one you do first? If it's supposed to go in sequence. Like it really tells you.
Up and away. Oh, please have something good this time. Up and away.
Oh. Yay. I guessed it.
It worked.
Whoa.
Lord of Savante set many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
It's a trap! Watch out! Embrace the change! Negligence on my part.
I've never fought one of these before. I don't know what to avoid. When to dodge.
Shine forevermore! Honor. Take form.
You keep doing that until you hit me with it, huh?
Clear as the blaze, mind's eye. Take form.
Together we fight! Take form.
Disperse. One with the sounds.
Finally.
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
Wind, guide me. Remnants of the past.
That's not the right way. Is it? That way. Go this way. It's this way. I'm going way too far. Nope, here it is.
We've reached the carrier lift.
Well, how do we use this carrier lift? Wait, I'll climb it. I'm not gonna climb it. What do I do here? Punch it.
We've reached the
You
carrier
sure
lift.
have. Down further? What? Confused. Maybe I went too far first. Let's go back. Oh, maybe it's the same carrier lift from over here. Right? Heck is it? Okay. Keep on going, I guess. What's this up here? Oh. Okay. We go to the upper floor now. Is this what we needed to do? I'm so confused.
I trust you can use it to the full.
I am so confused. Why is it trying to tell me to go over this way?
Lucky me.
It only matters where I'm supposed to be. Glad I figured it out. Or not where I'm supposed to be. Now it's telling me. Okay. 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 You're driving me crazy, Sa. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Oh, it's gonna lead me the right way, right? That's why I had a feeling I was supposed to go this way.
The loot we
And I
find
almost
is no
did,
fun
and I was like,
like that.
ah.
It's all yours.
I went down here. And it wouldn't let me slide.
The cipher key.
Yes. Really? It wouldn't let me. I'm glad I got that on stream. I came all the way down here, wouldn't let me do it.
Rover, take good care of the cipher key. I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinshi.
And what about you?
Please don't forget, I am your wayfinder. I journeyed with you into the mountains to ensure you meet up with Jinshi. From this point onward, I will be counting on you both to go and confront the Sentinel. This is all I can do for you. I'm here to guide, not intervene. The path is yours to choose. Not to mention, the Fraxidus has been pestering us non-stop. You'll need someone to keep them at bay.
Fraxidus are here for me?
Yes, they've been constantly watching you, interested in your every move. They can never seem to take their eyes off of you. By all means, please carry on without me. As for myself, I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from. Oh, speak
It's
of
pretty
the
funny because I
devils.
think you can unlock her as a random roll. So for her to say all this, if she was on my team, it'd be funny.
How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
She is one of my favorite characters to play as in that 1-year anniversary trial. She is bad bitch.
Chun-Li.
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry.
This place is
Chun-Li
pretty.
has her plans. I don't believe we will run into
Ooh,
more
there are new
ambushes on the
beasts
way.
of Badon to fight. That's exciting. It's about to get
It's morphin' time.
I didn't.
One with sounds. Moment of resonance. Target confirmed.
Unleash the fangs.
Stay calm. Swift and resolute.
Ooh. I like fighting you. You're fun. I want to come back and fight you again and again.
No biggie.
If I can beat you.
Flame on!
Target let slip the dogs of war. Exterminate. All is fair in war.
One more time. I sense your weakness. One with the sounds. Keep it together. Last chance.
The die is cast.
Dude, come on. Not even dodging after I hit the button or before I hit the button. So it's like I'm not even hitting it.
Oh, bring it on!
Don't you dare get your health. Regain your health. I ran away just a little bit.
All day. It's morphin' time.
Oh, I messed up.
Caution. Believe. No matter what.
Why can't I do his resonance? Is it not
You
full?
must take one with the sounds.
It wasn't full.
The end has come.
Holy shit.
Oh, bring it on! It's morphin' time.
Swift and resolute. Strike.
Holy crap. Almost did not beat the kitty. And I didn't get to absorb him. Wow. Whole bunch of places to go. Pretty much. Yeah, I'm gonna end up cutting off stream. I am tired and I want to go to bed. But thanks for coming and watching me stream for the last few hours. And I should be on later on tomorrow night. I want to stop by around the same time. Go on around 10:30. Alright. Good night, everybody.